voices work and every chord supporting an amazing melody. So let's write out all 4 voices, including the bass. I wrote the soprano note out first, but I'm actually going to start with the bass note. When you're writing music, I want to stress you have to start with a foundation. You have to know the chord that you want, and you need to start with a low note in that chord. Because if you are basing everything from the top, you might not get a really strong sounding chord. You need to think about these things from the bottom, from the bass. So we're going to write from the bass up. Here's the bass voice, tenor voice, alto, soprano. So up stem, down stem, up stem, down stem. Do you see how that works out? So they're kind of staggered, left, right, left, right. And that's how all of these notes can share the space of the 2 stabs without running into one another. Okay. C, E, D. Now, if your piano skills aren't that strong, playing through the chorales that you write, playing through the chorales that you may be copying from Bach or other composers of his Baroque era is a great way to improve your piano skills. And reading 4 parts at the same time, that's not easy. It can be kind of intimidating. In order to be an effective composer, you do need to have some kind of concept of playing some kind of instrument and not just computer software or computer notation programs. You really need to be able to get your hands on a keyboard at least and play through maybe 2 voices. If more than 2 voices is tough, you should try to make yourself learn how to play through at least 2 voices. It's much more interesting and satisfying to do that than to just click buttons and hear a machine do it for you. Okay, so here is our entire chorale. So let's listen to how this sounds. Okay. We're going to keep this here, and I'm going to, when I'm playing this, some of the voicing might come off the keyboard. You might not be able to see it all, but you're focusing on listening here. Okay. Okay, this is really pretty so far. Then we're going. The next beat, if you want to go this slow, this is fabulous. Totally go this slow. Then we have 2 voices moving at the same time, the D in the soprano and the D in the bass, moving toward this chord. Okay, the next beat. So if you can play through 2 of those voices, great. 3, great. 4, awesome. You can play as slowly as I just played and really see the voices going back and forth and understanding how every voice is following its role. If you go back and study this chorale, you'll find there's no parallel writing. Every voice stays within its range, and we keep our contour of a good melody, and we harmonize it in a really interesting way. The last thing we're going to do is write out what chords Bach used. So in the key of C major, he starts with a 6 and then goes to 1, 6. If you're not certain about these Arabic numerals indicating the inversion, then you should definitely go revisit the music theory course, because you learn all about it in that course, and there won't be time here to review it. But here it is. You can take this progression and also rearticulate it through another key. You can try to play this out in the key of G. Thanks for watching this installment of composition, and stay tuned to Educator.com.